Republicans do not care if children eat during school hours. Here it is.
We talk about personal responsibility as one of the major principles that the Republican Party stands on. Yes, I can understand kids going hungry, but is that really the problem of the school district? Is that the problem of the state of North Dakota? It's really the problem of parents being negligent with their kids if their kids are choosing to eat in the first place, which is entirely the problem that could be existing here. I don't believe that it is our responsibility to carry on a program in excess of what the federal government already does.
He was speaking against a program that would make sure that kids from low-income families could eat food. He's against it. I'm sure he's for pretty much every war known, unlimited money for that. But when it comes to children in socioeconomic environments that may not be as comparable as his, somehow all of a sudden they are cash strapped. Let's put them up for a mass. You're looking at North Dakota GOP Senator. While opposing House Bill 1491, North Dakota Senator Mike Wobbema began blaming parents being negligent with their own children. He has no data to support it. He has absolutely no statistics to back it. He just said he thinks that's what's happening. The North Dakota Senate shot down a bill to expand a free lunch program for school children from low-income households. They shot it down after his speech, by the way. But it's possible the proposal could be revived. By a vote of 23 to 24, the Republican-led or dominated Senate failed House Bill 1491 on Monday, March 27. The proposal, sponsored by Representative Lori Beth Hager, a Democrat out of Fargo, would have dedicated about $6 million over the next 2 years to cover K through 12 students' lunch costs if their family income is less than double the federal poverty level. The House approved the bill last month. During the debate before the measure failed, the senator coldly explained his opposition, ensuring that kids are actually fed. Let's put up the Representative Hager, who has tried to champion this. The legislation is dead for now, but it could get a second life if a senator who voted against the bill Monday calls for it to be reconsidered and switches sides on Tuesday. Bill supporters said Monday afternoon that they had not decided whether they would attempt to find a colleague willing to resurrect the bill. Hager originally proposed using nearly $90 million in state funds to provide free lunches to all K through 12 students, but conservative members of the House amended the bill to only cover students below a defined household income threshold. That was your compromise. The compromise was fitting for both sides of the aisle. There's more. Families of 4 with incomes at or below $60,000 would have qualified for Hager's free lunch program in North Dakota, according to current poverty level income figures. A federal program already provides free meals to students from families making below 130% of the federal poverty line. So the state allocation would have applied to kids with family incomes 130 to 200% of the poverty level. Let me tell you why this is important. The current configuration of the federal number as it relates to who gets free lunch is based on a pre-pandemic and pre-inflation reality. Today, families are working more jobs, getting less money, and paying more for items. That's the reason why local communities have to be in position to make these adjustments when they understand their regional cost of living is not in context of the federal government's allocation or proclamation of what it should be. That's the reason this is important. So $1 in North Dakota may be something else in Georgia. That's why local control is important here. All right, my dear brother, thoughts here?
Yeah, I think it's interesting to note that the same party that believes a woman should carry a child to term, regardless of if she is capable to provide for that child, emotionally or financially, then also says as soon as that child is born, well, I'm going to mock you if you can't feed and provide for that child. The hypocrisy in that is overwhelming. So it seems that life begins at inception as far as they're concerned, but responsibility for that life, they want nothing to do with the moment it is born.
That's right.
And that horrifies me, if I'm just being real about it.
It lacks intellectual integrity. If you really believe that everything starts at conception, you act in that manner, you care for kids inside and outside the womb, rather than using the position as a political ploy.